Why is it that some Christians stay broke, stuck, and struggling, no matter how passionately they pray or how loudly they declare favor? The hard truth is this: prayer without obedience, faith without action, and hope without discipline keeps you spiritually noisy but financially stagnant. You've been taught to wait on God, but many never realize that God has already given you the keys. You're just refusing to unlock the door. Deuteronomy 8:18 says it is He who gives you power to get wealth, not a magic wallet that falls from the sky, but the power, the wisdom, the strategy, the ability. Yet too many secretly treat God like a lottery ticket, praying for a breakthrough while ignoring biblical principles like stewardship, diligence, and generosity. You cry out for abundance, but rob God with closed fists. Malachi 3:10 doesn't just suggest giving, it commands it. And here's the shocking part. Some of you are poor because you're comfortable being poor. It's familiar, it doesn't challenge your habits, and it lets you blame the devil when in reality, it's your own refusal to grow, learn, and sow. You quote, "The wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous," Proverbs 13:22, but you won't even prepare yourself to receive it. God doesn't bless laziness masked as faith. Look at the parable of the talents, Matthew 25:24. The one who buried his gift didn't just lose it, he was called wicked and lazy. So ask yourself, what gifts, what talents, what resources have you buried in fear, in comfort, in excuses? Some Christians secretly idolize poverty, mistaking struggle for spiritual purity, forgetting that Solomon, Abraham, and even Jesus' ministry were supported by wealth and wise management. You keep waiting for a harvest, but you never planted seed. Galatians 6:7 makes it clear, God is not mocked. A man reaps what he sows. Your financial life doesn't change because your thinking hasn't changed. Romans 12:2 commands us to be transformed by the renewing of our minds, yet you let lack and fear shape your identity more than Scripture. You'll fast for a miracle, but refuse to study budgeting, refuse to confront wasteful habits, refuse to let go of toxic entitlement. Some Christians stay poor because they keep praying for escape instead of asking for strategy. Don't forget, even manna eventually stopped falling from heaven. Joshua 5:12, the provision shifted when the people entered the promised land. God is trying to move you from survival to stewardship, from begging to building, but that requires faith with follow-through. Poverty is not always a curse. It's often a symptom of spiritual immaturity, undeveloped discipline, or a heart not ready to carry the weight of wealth with wisdom. If God blessed you with more today, would you multiply it like the wise servant or waste it like the prodigal son? This is your warning. Stop hiding behind prayer as a way to avoid responsibility. God's blessing isn't always delayed, it's often waiting on your alignment. So, here's your challenge. Examine your habits, your beliefs, your actions. Are they truly aligned with the kingdom, or are you asking God to bless disorder? Because until you change what's within, you will never sustain what's given to you.